Hello. Well, today, some people already started hating me today. Yeah. Today I'm gonna be start sharing with you. Yes. Today I'm gonna be start sharing with you the story of Lena. Lena, a student which has different attitude, rebellious attitude, have different outfit, different way of thinking, and all that started with Lena back in 2008. Lena, a student who was considered to be what? To be the last in her class, to be passive, and also to be unwanted and rejected by her family. Lena all started, and all what she needed was space to someone to listen for her and to change for her attitude. And all that started with Lena back in 2008 when an extracurriculum activity happened in a school running from LEU to an area near here, LEU. With a group of my friends doing an extracurricular activity was designed with our coming speaker, Abbas Sibai, back in 2008. Yes, this activity was to discover and unleash the passion about the students. This activity was really amazing, and it reflected with me and let me reflect and to feel with Lena back then. Lena, when we discovered with Lena, she was the one who was rebellious, different outfit, different low grades, the last in her class, الطش بالعربي. But this reminded me back for my case, when I was in school. I remembered my English teacher just stating, Abbas, you have potential, why don't you invest in it? And that's what I exactly did with Lena. And I worked closely with Lena without telling my group of friends. And we went to the fashion school in Beirut, and then now she has traveled to Italy, and she's still working and searching for her passion and working for her passion for fashion. And then I kept on going and going and going and doing the same stuff. And I moved into another part. LEU was one of my major journeys, and a time for me, a lifetime span, like more than 3 years that I stepped in here in campus, discovering, being nosy, getting in every single step in different offices, in different clubs, and everything that it counted in my mind, like this is LEU, this is what, and I really wanted people on campus to change their attitudes. These LEU students are lousy students. They do not do anything. These students, they cannot accomplish, their papi and mommy's dads, and that's it, and they have their cars, and they have a valet at the upper gate. Wow, and that was not true. That was really not true. People here in campus, we have different types of people, different issues, but for me, I kept the same thing, being nosy, trying to change myself, maybe to prove for myself that LU students are different from what they perceive are. I was curious enough to work and being in this thing, the LCD projector. How it's going on time and being affected at the same issues. I got curious also by how much our professors earn in this campus. So I decided to go and work in these offices to discover the numbers and the payrolls and how things runs. But also, I got what? I got also excited about when I wasn't at home trying to install a software for myself. And I didn't know, how a stupid thing that a certain software cannot be downloaded on a computer. So I decided, okay, I'm here, I'm going to work at the computer center and work for almost another 1 year to discover how to install it, and after doing all these technical stuff. Things moved and moved on, and the same time I was doing in parallel, and I did iSurf. With a group of friends, we decided to grow this organization, to have it more, and to create this platform for youth. A platform for youth after the July war, a war that left the Lebanese youth sharply polarized. This political influence has plagued all the Lebanese youth here in campus, in different universities, on street and off street. Students did not even talk to each other, so we decided let's bring each other together and start working on a community service level. We did beach cleaning, planting, all sort of these, like, now people say, like, oh, what we're gonna change? What these many activities? But we kept on doing, and we went, and now we are celebrating our last February, we celebrated our 5th anniversary. Here, like, we have two also volunteers in iServe, and maybe there's other here on with the people. This iServe that started, it was just a platform for people to think, share ideas, and to develop what they want to reach, and to have a platform that's different from any political or sectarian thing to talk about. I kept moving, and this itch to know more and to learn after this into an experience at LADE. At LADE, I thought that the whole feeling that this group of youth that we are talking about, but we want to reach to make a change. And I thought, like, why I don't go to be a monitor? And I decided to look like, and this is like what at LADE happened. Here, what my parents think I do. I was a monitor trying to change the world and blah, blah, and being proud of me, like, yeah, he's doing election monitoring and he's gonna be changing. But also my friends, we were thinking that I'm doing campaigns and all the logistical work and being on media at different levels. But my boss, this is what they think I do. I was sleeping over and over in it seems it was sleeping cat. This picture was taken, I think, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, being kept in the office, trying to reach the logistical work. But I always kept, this is not important. My important was to save the world, to make a better democratic election in Lebanon. But this is what people kept on thinking, seeing just the image period, the campaign, and how things go. But what I really did, as you can see, me counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and these couple of bottles. But in reality, I was the logistic and procurement for this campaign. I was helping a lot of people and making change and trying to convince and keep owing that at age of 22, being responsible for a huge budget, almost $1 million, to make a change and to make the military election happening, it was a difficult job. And this is exactly in June 2009, and this is the E-Day. And you can see it was kidnapped, Azab, Harmain, Ittihad, Tadmir, Ahar. Then this day, no one can leave the office. We are the E-Day, the one day that having all election in the same day. And after the E-Day, we all were wishing for coma. Like, we won't die, and that's it. And then the restage and rehab and the evaluation. And guess what? Sleeping forever. But everything kept on me, and this is the part where maybe some of you start hating me. Who's hating me here?
Not me.
Who's a smoker here?
Oh,
okay.
Good.
We only have 1, 2 people. Woo! Okay. All this was also continued, and not just we're not here like for against any smoker, but here I was seeking for my right as a non-smoker, a second-hand smoker if I want. I wanted to fight for my health. I wanted to fight for things that people can say on a bigger level. I started with small campaigns, 8 no smoking, 8 no smoking, 8 no smoking, and the bigger one there. All these small activities that happened was just banning smoking and events happening on the street of Gemmazi, asking the pubs to ask people for one night to smoke outside. But this was not the main intention for me, and this is not only the one outcome out from this campaign. Campaign that happened with Rotary Act, and then with India Act as Food Shamil Hawa, and the law was passed. The law was passed with a lot of struggle, with a lot of time and consumption to be done, a lot of effort from every single person. This is not my job. I'm not the one who worked on making sure the advocacy for this law, but a lot of effort that have happening from 2005, 2008, 9, 10, and finally now the law is implemented. From this, what I wanted to share with you is not just about the campaign and the law, but I wanted to share with you the other side that I have learned and I was curious to learn, and how people interact with these different visuals. Here, the first one was blunt, black and white, the other was interactive and with different colors. From my different observation, I'm not in media or communication, just a simple volunteer person trying to work and to make a change, and hoping maybe can convince the people to share their attitude. The colors here, as you can see, it's black and white. And here's the different colors and the interaction, and there's a call for action. So for me, what here I'm trying to share with you is also that from my observation that these posters or visual, when you are communicating with different people, asking them to change their behavior, try to make them like colorful, also like to have them a call for action, and fun. Remember, where's Rida? Hey. Yes, Rida is like, for example, it was exactly that I was the same. I was the guy that's running up and here and saying that I want to keep a kid. I wanted to grow, but at the same want to be that simple kid that want to make change. So here, we're trying to also to display like different kids and remember that we cannot make a change if we are not kids. And later on, my itch and for passion, and decided to do, and when I travel all around the world, and like in different Europe and Middle Eastern countries, and mostly in Europe, my time, and they asked me, where are you? From where are you? I said like simply, I'm from Beirut, from Lebanon. And oh, that's a desert? Who has faced the same thing?
No.
Yeah. Who's like a foreigner, not from Lebanon? Okay. Can you tell us like what's Beirut for you? Mountain, ski, fun. Exactly, and ski and beaches. So, but a lot of people had the same thing that now Beirut is a desert, people moving on camels, or the people who visited, they're not visiting it again. It's just an image, a city, a perception for a city that is everyone killing each other, war is happening, but I decided to change an impression with a group of friends. I decided to do something called Develop Beirut. Develop Beirut as a call for action, call for integration between youth, activism, and change as a message for peace. A message that we want all to make it as Rida, like, we're not using the Instagram or Facebook just like for, oh, cute bird, but let's use it in different ways. Let us ask all of us, while enjoying these social media tools, to use them in a better way to change an impression, to make it change, to show the real Beirut. A real Beirut that would be a city of culture, history, beauty, and a lot of innovation that's happening around. All what I'm asking you to do is to go, see these pictures, take a picture, capture it, and upload it on Instagram, using Instagram, and share it on Facebook. So by this, you would be able to regenerate the pictures that's happening on Google, on all the browsers that you're going to be. Later on, I wanted also to share with you that the salt and pepper that happened with me like from 2005 and still ongoing. Here, where in the picture you can see the weakness that I have faced, that I decided to, when I decided back in 2009, working from a corporate sector, from a boring job in the banking sector. Who's like here in finance? Yeah, you have a lot of people, it seems, in finance. It is a secure, nice job to work there, but it's always to keep your passion. Follow your passion. If your passion in finance, go for it, but try to make a change. For me, it wasn't there. I wanted to, I was facing the whole short employment period. I was punched because I was not in a field of campaigning, doing different job and all stuff. I was punched out from different work and different projects that some failed, somehow were successful, but I was also punched. And also know that this world of NGO and different world is not that easy way to go. There was a lot of fights and challenges, a lot of competition, and people here in Lebanon, and maybe also it's outside, it's the same, a competition that's happening to prove who's like monger and not thinking about the change, about how to make change. So I have to make a plan A and plan B and different parts. The social innovation and trying to work on different projects and to help others to be inspired and to inspire myself at start and then to continue my passion to make a change, to see a difference. And this I have developed different ideas and different ways. So today, all this would be sum up with 3 simple tools to share with you a secret. Not secret anymore after this moment. It's a secret that I work on it. It is the 3-step recipe for change. The first one of all is I ask myself why. Why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I'm trying to make a change. Why I want to inspire myself, and way to think about it. And later, after able to identify my why, I'd ask you, all of you, to ask yourself why you are doing what are you doing. Why you want to make a change. Why you are doing your major. Why you want to gather money, to travel, and all of things. And then ask yourself how. How you're gonna reach this why. And reflect on it. Reflect to see if this thing would be able to generate for you and reach the why easily. And after reaching the why and how, you have to ask yourself about the what. The what is a part, is for me, is a part when I discover like what I want. Is it a project, it's a campaign, it's an action, it's visiting just a place, a small place that I want to do. And later, I want to say that with the 3 different secrets or ingredients that here is done, the why, how, and what, you would be able to make a change. All what I'm asking, just keep on asking why. I wanted to share with you this quote also, that millions saw the apple fall, but Newton asked why. Thank you.